What one? क्या वाला? पिक्चर का बड़ा वाला पिक्चर गया रहेगा.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
Hello. Alaikum assalam. Bolo jaldi.
And that gets things running. This guy Marco Reus is going to be so important here, Peter. He's the one who has to be the outlet as the team push forward. He'll often drop into that number 10 position, offering support to his teammates. He's just constantly on the move, creating space, keeping defenders occupied, dragging people all over the place.
Impressive, actually, isn't it? The workload he is willing to take on, when you consider that he is the team's main creative force, the goal threat too.
Yeah, but he can do it all. He's that good. Now it's Kane. Now it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Haaland! It's good run there. Great timing. I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside.
अरे आज है ना जैनुल सर को बुला है सुहास सर के पास और वो बोलने लगे तुमने जाहिद को काम दिया करके जैनुल सर और सुहास सर बोलते क्या सैफ नहीं दिया बोले उसको काम ऐसा ऐसा करके बोलने लगे ना तो जैनुल बोलते बाबा वो बराबर करेगा कि नहीं काम ऐसा ऐसा नहीं तो उसको जमेगा नहीं ऐसा ऐसा ये वो क्या क्या बोलने लगे तो जैनुल सर ने बोला नहीं सर वो करता है उसका कभी कभी थोड़ा बहुत फाइनेंशियल का प्रॉब्लम रहता है उसको पूछा क्या तुमने उनको ऐसे पूछो अरे सर मेरा पूरा बात हुआ है उसको सब काम भी दिखाया सब उसने बोला है करेगा वो अच्छे से उसको काम भी चाहिए था और उसके पास बंदे भी मतलब है अवेलेबल और पैसे का भी इशू नहीं मुंबई के लिए क्योंकि जो भी तुमने मेरे को बताया वैसा उतना मैंने समझा के बोल दिया हाँ ठीक है करेगा सर आप टेंशन मत लो ऐसा करके सर ने बोला और सर एकदम ऐसा मेरा मुंह देख के रहे क्या तुमने मैंने जाहिद को काम दिया सर ऐसा सोच रहे इसने मेरे को बताया भी नहीं
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Front-footed pressing going on here. Barcelona replying all the early pressure. I know it's still early.
तो मैंने सर को क्या बोला सर देखो आपको तो पता है ना कि जो भी वेंडर है मेरे और वो लोग का सबका ऐसा ऐसा लफड़ा था इसलिए अपन ने जाहिद को दिया क्योंकि आरपी वाला नहीं था ऐसा ऐसा नहीं पूरा कवर किया हमारा सर अभी दे तो रहा है ऐसा तो थोड़ी थोड़ी काम दिया वो करता है अभी पता है ना वही कर सकता है नहीं तो बाकी लोग के ऊपर भरोसा नहीं ऐसा बोल क्या बोला ना जैनुल सर नहीं बोला ना जैनुल सर नहीं बोला उसने किया है आपने बहुत सारा काम किया जैनुल सर नहीं चिपका है ना तो उसने भी बोला तो सुहास को थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस आया ना
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific. Things. And a chance!
Just cruising. They are cruising. They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Real chance!
मेरे को बोला कि क्या बोला मालूम है, आज ऑफिस में तुम्हारा भाई भी आया था ना, मेरे को बोला अरे सही तूने कौन सा इनके पार्टनर डाला है, कैसा बनाता है तू? अरे वो सर, वो बीओक्यू बनाने का काम आपका है और मैंने नहीं बनाया, मेरे पास जैसा बीओक्यू आया है ना सतीश ने दिया बना। अरे कैसा बना के दिया रे उसने, ऐसा वैसा। सर वो आपका काम है बीओक्यू का, ऐसे ही बोलते हैं, चुप हो गया। साला तेरा काम है, यही लफड़ा है ना कि भाई।
Mbappe. And here's Messi. Haaland. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Koundé. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Picked up brilliantly. Decent chance! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Koundé.
क्या भेजने के लिए?
And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
वो कैसा है, अभी उसको किसी ने पकड़ा रहेगा, काम मांग रहा रहेगा। ये बंदा है ना, नाम खराब है इसका, ये पैसा खवा, ये पैसा खिलाता है ना, उसको काम देता है। अभी तुमको ऑलरेडी मिल चुका है, इसके लिए वो थोड़ा गाड़ी करने का देख रहा है। तुम हाथ जाओ छोड़ के, समझा? एक तो ऐसा बहाना देख रहा है कि तुमको ऐसे डरा देगा कि भाई मतलब ऐसा है वैसा है, और कुछ ना कुछ है ना नया नया चीजें ईजाद करेगा, ताकि तुम बोलेगा साला इतना काम में इतना मजगत मारी है, ऐसा वैसा नहीं क्या, तुम सोच के अपना माइंड चेंज कर दो, ऐसा है, समझा? और ये बदनाम है, वाकर से बदनाम है, जितने भी वेंडर है ना सबसे पैसा दिया है, और अभी भी केके वाला आया था ना, उसको भी अभी पैसा दिया काम के लिए।
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. And he shoots! Well taken goal. And look at his joy. It is why we love the game.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Gets his head on it! And that's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That's he's had a shot! And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Look.
And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling, and this is Ronaldinho. He's having a shot! And that's past the post.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Not the most convincing of passes. Van Dijk. And Rafinha. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And there's a goal.
अरे रेट क्यों मानेंगे क्योंकि उसके बंदे को भी मैंने 120 रुपए रेट दिया है ना उसके बंदे को उसने 40 टन का काम
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. You have to expect that from everyone now.
अभी घंटा देगा वो रेट बढ़ा के
to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Barcelona have their second corner now. Goes for a shot! And one more try! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
मैंने क्या किया वरना सीढ़ी का क्या सीन हुआ मैं बताता हूँ सीढ़ी का सीन ऐसा हुआ जितेंद्र ने ऑलरेडी एक सीढ़ी का काम दूसरे से करवा दिया ठीक है और मेरे को पता भी नहीं ना सर को पता ठीक है और उसका रेट भी मतलब कुछ तो 140 या 145 रुपए ऐसा कुछ तो आया अब मेरे को उसको निगोशिएट कर और अर्जेंट था छोटा सा काम है ऐसा बोल के उसने कराया ठीक है तो फिर वापस से नया काम आया मैंने अभी सीधा सर को बोल दिया तो सर बिना रेट फाइनल किए या मेरे को बताया बिना मैं ऑर्डर नहीं सीधा ऐसा बोल दिया तो जितेंद्र करने बोले हाँ ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए ये वो करके तो फिर वो बोला क्या फिर मेरे को जितेंद्र आके बोला क्या अरे कोई है क्या वेंडर बोले अपने को एक और एक सीढ़ी का काम कर सकते हैं मैंने बोला सर आपने गाइड को बताया था ना एकदम पहले नहीं तुम आया था याद है तो वही सीढ़ी का काम अभी तुमको इसने बता दिया क्योंकि उसको बुला के पूछा था क्या ये सीढ़ी का काम का क्या हुआ ऐसे आपको बताया क्या करके मैंने बोला तो उसको क्या लगा था कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं था तुमको जो सीढ़ी का काम दिया ना तुमको उसको लगा था कि तुम ये छोटा मोटा ही काम किए समझा तो तुमको ये बड़ा काम दिलवाया तब जाके उसको अभी कॉन्फिडेंस आया फिर तुमको बोला क्या कोई ये भी कर रहे क्योंकि उसको लगा कि अभी तुम बड़ा वेंडर है तो तुम ये भी कर सकते मैं बहुत सर को बोला कि सर उसका टर्नओवर 10 करोड़ है ऐसा करके बोल दिया बोला वो कैपेबल है ऐसा मत समझो क्या काम करा देंगे बाद में काम रोक देंगे आधा काम देके नहीं क्या सर वही बोलते हैं मेरे को अगर उसको ज्यादा काम दे देंगे तो पता चला कि वो काम ले लिया फिर इसका फाइनेंशियल कंडीशन खराब हो गया और फिर वो आधा अधूरा काम छोड़ के जाएगा फिर वो काम महंगे में होगा फिर नहीं परवर सकते बोला सर उसका वो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है मैं उसको अच्छे से जानता हूँ 3 साल से और अगर इवन वो काम भी कर देता है ना तो उसको पता है कि मैं गलत रेट दे दूंगा जितना बेचता है वो रेट में वो एग्री भी हो जाता है क्योंकि अगर वो किधर तुम्हारा पॉइंट लगता है हाँ तुमको मिलना चाहिए वहाँ मैं बढ़ा के देता हूँ ऐसा नहीं कि मेरा ही रेट चलाता है ये तुमको भी पता है जमीन भी देता है पता है ना वही तो इतना सारा मगज मारी हुआ फिर वो तुमको ये भी बताता हूँ मैं तुम्हारा ये पहले तुम्हारे पास ये जितेंद्र के बोलने से पहले है ना मेरा किसने बोला मालूम वो काम जैस को करवाना था जैस के लिए है वो काम तो वो सिविल में उसने धकेल दिया तो जैस को भी तब मैंने तुम्हारा नंबर सब कुछ दिया था उसका तुमको भी मैंने बोला था ना जैस से भी मिल लो करके जानबूझ के इसीलिए वो काम के लिए ताकि वो तुमको याद रखे वो आरती वाले को देने के लिए बोल रहा था तो मैं बोला आरती वाला नहीं आया आरती वाले को उसने फोन भी करके बोला, तो उसने आरती वाले ने उसको हाँ हाँ बोला, मतलब सर आपको हाँ हाँ बोला, लेकिन वो घंटा भी नहीं आने वाला, आप जाके डायरेक्ट बात कर लो, नहीं तो उसको लगेगा कि भाई मैं ही जानबूझ के घुमा रहा हूँ। मतलब सर जैनुल सर ने भी उसको बुलाया, लेकिन वो मना कर ऐसा करके मैंने बोला। ये कैसा है ना कि कोई भी कुछ भी सोच सकता है रे, समझ रहे, अपने को ऐसा डाउट नहीं पकड़ने का। और अभी अगर कुछ और भी काम आता है ना, मैं डायरेक्टली तुम्हारा नाम नहीं लूंगा, मैं बोलूंगा भाई देख ये ऑलरेडी काम कर रहा है, ये इसका मतलब जैसे 2 वेंडर और एक है, एक के और एक है ना रामे करके, तो मैं ऐसा बोलूंगा भाई ये 2 वेंडर है और एक तीसरा ये है, तुम डिसाइड करो किसको देना। तो मैं ऐसा बोलूंगा ऑलरेडी ये 2 लोग का काम चल रहा है, इसका काम अभी छोटा वाला चल रहा है, तो अगर तुमको अर्जेंट है तो इसको दे सकते हो, ऐसा ऐसा घुमा के बोलना पड़ता है, डायरेक्ट थोड़ी बोल सकते इक्वल स्पेस को देगा, समझ रहे, क्योंकि ये सब लोग है ना बहुत चालाक है, कौन साइड वाले सब समझते हैं, ज्यादा ही एडवांस दिमाग लगाते हैं। हाँ हाँ हाँ, और अगर कैसा चून के भी रखा ऊपर से, लोग का दिमाग ज्यादा चलते हैं ना, ये स्ट्रेट क्यों बोल रहा है, क्योंकि उनको पता है मैं कॉन्टेक्स्ट वाला है, ऐसा टाइप। थोड़ा सा जैनुल सर को ऐसा ऐसा रिएक्शन हो गया ना, ये सुहास ने ऐसा कैसा बोल दिया रे, क्या सैफ ने दिया करके, अरे भाई मैंने बताया कि ये पॉइंट है, उसने मुझे पूछा तेरे हिसाब से क्या लगता है किसको देना चाहिए, तो मैंने बोला सर ये ऐसा ऐसा है, अभी आप डिसाइड करो, तो मुझे पता है ना कैसा बोलना है उसको। और डायरेक्ट अरे वो तो सैफ ने लाया है, कौन है पता नहीं, पूना का कोई वेंडर है ऐसा वैसा, फिर सर बोलने लगा कौन है पूना का वेंडर, और सैफ ने कैसे लाया, तो उनका थोड़ा शक टाइप नहीं क्या, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी मैं 2-3 मेरे दोस्त का रेफरेंस दिया था ना, सर बोलते नहीं लाने का तुम्हारे रेफरेंस वाला, ये तो लो अलग ही शक पड़ता है, समझा, तो सर को पता नहीं था, वो सर को तुम्हारा नाम भी नहीं पता ना इक्वल स्पेस करके, तो सर ने बोला किसको दिया, बोला सर इक्वल स्पेस, जैसे तुम्हारा नाम नहीं है तो सर को थोड़ा इत्मीनान हो गया, लेकिन सर को लगा एक से भी चालू कर दिया क्या वैसा होगा, मेरे को पता है ऐसा उनका रिएक्शन था, तो तुम्हारा नाम देख के उनको इत्मीनान हो गया, या फिर उनका जो माइंड में जैसे एक सेकंड के लिए शक आया रहा, तो वो शक निकल गया कि नहीं जाहिद भी अपना भरोसे वाला है, ये भी भरोसे वाला है, ऐसे टाइप, समझा, ये आज की कहानी थी, और उसके लिए मैं तैयार भी नहीं था, क्यों बुलाया है, मेरे को सुहास सर का फोन आया, मालूम है, जैनुल कभी नहीं आया, जैनुल तो बैठा था, सुहास सर मेरे को बुला के बोला इधर आओ जरा कैबिन में, गया तो जैनुल बैठे लगे, और जैनुल से पूछ के तुमने किसको काम दिया, मैं तो बताया नहीं, मेरा सर आपको बताया तो था ये कोर्ट आया है, इतना दिन टाइम लगेगा, अपना बुकिंग भी तो हुआ था फ्राइडे को, मैं बताया जाहिद ही थे और आरती वाला तो नहीं आ रहे हैं, ये अरे ऐसा ऐसा है, तुमने मेरे को जावेद को देने मना किया, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी उसने नाम खराब किया, काम पूरा कंप्लीट करता नहीं है, और हमें ऑलरेडी काम कर रहे इतना बड़ा है ना, तो स्टक ना हो जाए, बाकी मैस्कॉन वाले का रेट ज़्यादा है, और इसके अलावा भी जो दूसरा है उसका कुछ टर्न ओवर कम है, ऐसा ऐसा कुछ तो स्टोरी बता के उन्होंने जाहिद ही थे और कौन है, और जाहिद के पास अभी बदले बहुत है, उसका टर्न ओवर भी अच्छा है, और पुणे देश के हिसाब से बोला मैं भाई मैं मटेरियल भी उठा सकता हूँ 50 लाख तक का, ऐसा ऐसा ये, और उसने किया अपने काम में, उसका फीडबैक अच्छा है, आपको तो पता है, ऐसा करके बोल के तब जाके
A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So things are underway. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. And Burmo gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, this is a player who's always capable of conjuring up that little moment of magic, Peter. He only needs an instant to make a difference with a killer pass or a telling run. And that's the kind of thing you need to unlock defences.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Romero cuts it out. And he's intervened well there. And Burmo. Oh, that's fabulous. So much time and space. Shot a goal! Rodri. McAllister. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Menu. Rice. Driving on and making good progress. Rodri. And that is a little undercooked. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's a quick one, and it's Ødegaard. He's going for goal! Superb from Ødegaard! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, that is a nice touch. Great vision. Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Haaland.
Manchester really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Menu. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ødegaard. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Aguero with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
O'Reilly.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's a sharp little ball here. Haaland. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Manchester United have a free kick. There's a quick free kick, and it's Dallo. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better.
Manchester United.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And there's a goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
McAllister is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. He just needs... He's having a pop! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Looking for the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Duke always looking for that half a chance. And Burmo,
pretty robust defending.
And that's gone loose. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. And he shoots! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, a big moment. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
After 42 minutes,
it's turning into quite a gem, this.
Number 6.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the pass is intercepted. Ødegaard. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Touch.
Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Now it's Haaland. Looking to play him in. Diogo Dalot gets across to intercept that. And they're quick to get it back. He's shifting through the gears here. He's going all the way. And that brings the first half to a close. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So, everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Kai Havertz.
The second period is underway.
Coming on the field is number 19,
Nicely intercepted.
Leandro Trossard.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
O'Reilly. O'Reilly cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Menu promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Ødegaard. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Trossard. He's had it taken off him. Juve. And the counter is on. Juve providing an outlet on that flank. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Rice. Trossard. Foot in. Rodri. And it's O'Reilly. Oh, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. McAllister makes a dash for it. That is a great pick out. Oh, this is... Shot, surely! And that's a tidy finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, that has not gone well. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. O'Reilly. Menu wins the duel this time. There's the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Nearly, but not quite.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely feet. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Trossard. Swung over. Pass somewhat off target. Matheus Cunha. He's on it. Can he get a watch? Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front.
The goal scorer for Manchester
It looked as though it had gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He shifted it to the flank. Played over towards the opposite flank. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Decent chance! Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Timber spots it and intercepts. That's an imaginative pass.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Robertson stood his ground strongly. Bruno Fernandes. And the number on the board is 3. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United can be really happy with this.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So things are underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And the pass is intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's destined for the flank. Fermin. Knocks it into space. Gordon. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Thinks about the shot. Deftly away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Gaia. Oh, that's nice. De Jong. Foot in. No lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Tries to play it through. Dani Olmo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal.
There they go, hunting again. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Rafinha. And it's been hooked away. And it's Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Oh, it's come loose. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Ferran Torres couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Stood up well to him there. And he cuts out the supply.
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And here's Rafinha. Spread to the right.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alexander-Arnold showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ferran Torres! And that is doing no harm at all.
Ferran Torres clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's Gordon. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run, and it's come back out to him. And that is wildly off target.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
And they've got a throw. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Jong. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Pedri. Over to the right flank. And it's Koundé. Pass somewhat off target. Dani Olmo. He's on it. Can he get away? Sends it crossfield. Now it's Ferran Torres. Played out towards the right wing. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Down to business again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Asensio. Ah, he's given it away. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's gone in! Barcelona are back in business. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kubasi. It's Pedri. De Jong. Gordon. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's got away. Great vision. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
Tries a shot! It's a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Rafinha really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Barcelona dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good vision. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Just eases him off the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. That was travelling. Not the most accurate pass. Adeyemi. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Jose Gaya cuts it out. And it's Olmo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Lopez. He's shifting through the gears here. Pau Kubasi did just about enough to come out on top there. Real chance! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Koundé. Adeyemi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Laporte does really well to win the ball there. He's looking wide. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Gaya. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pedri. This is De Jong. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Gordon! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pedri. Asensio gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. Adeyemi. Oh, they can break here. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to belt it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Adeyemi. Now it's Yamal. That is ended up in no man's land.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So we have further activity on the bench here. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Adeyemi. Well timed, excellent interception. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 33.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
El dorsal 23, el dorsal 80.
Kubasi. That has been slung wide. Looking to play him in. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's got the beating of his man. And the shot! And how did he not put that away?
Ferran Torres has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
That pass has been well intercepted. De Jong. And it's Pedri. And that could set him on his way. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Koundé. Great vision. That has been cut short. Now it's Rafinha. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dani Olmo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And his chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 2 será sustituido por el
De
dorsal
Jong.
21.
Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Oh, good spread. And it is half-time in extra time. So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end? And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Lewandowski, played out to the left flank. Good ball over the top. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nicely weighted ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Lewandowski.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yamal. De Jong. De Jong venturing down the left. It's Camavinga.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has not gone well. Dani Olmo. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. So, are we ready? Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. Oh, great save! That is a great save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Rafinha is the next to run the gauntlet. No! He's gone and missed as well.
I had a bad feeling, Peter, as I saw him lean back ever so slightly.
Gordon is second man up. Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
So on to the second man. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
This for parity. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Dani Olmo, the third man up. And no! An incredible miss! Heads in hands. The reaction says it all.
The idea was good. He just needed a more precise execution.
Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Yamal, fourth in their queue. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Pedri, last of the original five to walk forward.
I didn't think his body language looked great.
Agonising, just agonising.
Well, any doubts, you just put your foot through it, Peter. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And there you have it. Barcelona fall short in the lottery that is the... Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
Pinches it off him. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. Luis Suarez! Sensational from Suarez!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Griezmann.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And here's Griezmann.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's being shifted off it. Great vision. Fermin scooting forward.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah.
Roll! And again! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 23.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal's cross. And he's quick to snap. Real chance! Oh, it's gone in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Can he get it through? Pedri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Yamal receives it in a wide position. And now they can clear their lines. Can he spark a counter here? Looking to play him in. And it's Lopez. Some really good ball movement. It's Lewandowski! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Raul. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Triol wins the duel this time. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Yamal. And it's Griezmann. He is through here. Laporte deals with that comfortably.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now the cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Yamal. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, what roll! And he's stuck it away. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, that's a fine challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. No, that's been intercepted. Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were after.
Impressive job. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now it's Raul. Luis Suarez. Pedri. Fermin. Triol. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19. El dorsal
So off we go again.
Serán sustituidos.
Barcelona come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Balde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Laporte spots it and intercepts. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's definitely onside. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
And that has sent him sprawling.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Ter Stegen to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
El dorsal 2. Xavi
Things
Alonso.
looking so easy, almost too easy here. Yamal. Dani Olmo. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well timed, excellent interception. It's played through for him. He's beaten the last man. Pepe clears. Gordon unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely shaped ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
La asistencia
That has
este
ended
partido
up in no man's
asciende a
land.
96.847 espectadores.
Gordon proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Pedri. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Delivered across. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gordon. Played towards the other side. Just eases him off the ball. Xavi. And the pass is intercepted. Goes looking wide. That is lovely. And this is Lewandowski. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had it taken off him. Gordon. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Now it's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. Over to the right flank. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's destined for the flank. Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Lewandowski. Camavinga makes the interception. Casado spread it left. And it's Messi. And he skips. Oh, what has happened here? And he is deftly away. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luis Suarez! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is
El
vast.
dorsal 15.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
El dorsal 10.
How many? Just how many?
El dorsal 80. El
He's got
dorsal
away.
33.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, easy pickings there. Distributed tidily. No way through. Oh, it's roll. That's the keeper's ball.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Great defending, strong and determined. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's all alone! And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him. And that is that. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things already rolling. Eric Garcia makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
I wouldn't expect too much of him right away, Peter. You've got to give him a chance to settle in and get used to life here. But he's the kind of player who can step in with a perfectly timed tackle, breaking up the opposition attacks.
And the shot! Ferran Torres gets flagged offside. Chouameni, Rudiger, it's Camavinga, Vinicius Junior, turns back here, probably the best option, Camavinga, Vinicius Junior, Vinicius Junior scooting forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Mbappe. Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Mbappe. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Foot in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Throw in. There's the crossfield ball. Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Delivered with swing. Good read, needed to be. Mbappe. Mbappe powering forward here. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, there's a probing ball. Madrid are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Vinicius Junior. Casado. It's gone for a throw-in. And he goes cross-field. Gordon has it out wide and in space. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Lopez with the cross. Goulet. It's Vinicius Junior. That is good progress on the left. He is through here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That was lovely, that.
Could go all the way here. Vinicius Junior, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Ball is over the line. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Ferran Torres. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got away. It's a throw-in. Nice interception, well timed. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
Alexander-Arnold.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal. Driving forward. Now it's Ferran Torres. Goulet.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Casado. And reclaimed it in a trice. Spread it left. Now it's Gordon. And that is the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter.